Welcome back, everybody. It's all about brunch on today's show. I'm in the kitchen with a guy who knows a thing or two about brunch and breakfast. We're here with Chef Ken. He owns the Mustard Seed Cafe in Green Bay. The cutest little place. Just a great spot to go have a nice breakfast or brunch. It's, you know, not a hustle-bustly place, right, Ken?
Oh, no. We're very family-orientated, very nice. Come, you know, bring your kids in. You know, it's a nice place for lunch. You know, we can do a private party for you, you know. But we're just a real intimate kind of a little restaurant, kind of a neighborhood feel, if you know, and that's what we've kind of developed over the years.
But it's very pretty. It's unlike a lot of coffee shops where you go where it's really busy and things are, you know, trays are slamming around.
Oh, no, we've got some neat decor, and you know, we got linens on the table, and you know.
It's a special place. It really is. If you haven't gone, you need to definitely go. And some special things on the menu too, more than just scrambled eggs and bacon. So we're going to do stuffed French toast, and you said, Ken, that you do this all the time and you change it up.
Oh yeah, you know, right now, and I'll do what we're doing right now. We stuff it with mascarpone, cheese, and we also put some bananas in there. But there's times when I do it, like I started doing this for my kids when they were little. We'd make French toast and we stuff it with peanut butter and jelly, and you know, so you can stuff it with raspberry jam, other kind of fruits, ricotta cheese I've done, that works really well. So, you know, let your mind wander and be creative. You can really do a lot of different things with this. So, but I'll show you the technique, and I guess that's what we're going to work on right now.
Sounds good. So we'll start with the egg batter.
Yeah, the egg batter, we're going to use about 4 eggs.
Okay.
And I think they have the recipe for this online.
Okay. You're good. You can tell he's cracked a lot of eggs in his day.
Yeah, a few.
Uh-huh.
So then we're going to just whisk this up a little bit.
Okay.
And we're going to add cream, and I don't mean half and half. I want to use the real cream, you know.
The heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
Make it a nice custard for the bread.
That's right, yeah. There's nothing wrong with a little cream in your life.
So about a cup of heavy cream.
About a cup of that, yeah.
We love our Lamers heavy cream. Okay. A little bit of pinch of cinnamon.
A little cinnamon in there.
Okay. A little bit of vanilla. I like that idea.
Absolutely, yeah. It just kind of brings it all out here. So right
smells
there.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
I'll set this aside.
Okay.
Now, the bread. I know that there's some very authentic, crusty French bread out there. We don't necessarily want that.
We want the cheapy stuff, right?
The cheap stuff, yeah.
We don't need the artisan French bread for this.
Right.
Yeah.
So we need, yeah. So you want, because you want a softer crust, because you want to soak up the custard. So,
okay.
So what we're going to do. Well, if the loaf is too skinny, I usually cut it on the bias a little bit, like so. So I'm going to cut one.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cut half. Then I'm going to kind of cut another one. So we got this pocket here.
Okay. So it's not cut all the way through.
All the way through. So that's your pocket. So I'll make another one.
Yep.
All the way, half. Sometimes maybe a serrated knife works better.
Sure. But that's perfect. Okay, I get what you're saying. That's going to be our stuff where we're going to put the stuffing.
And then we're going to take just take a little bit of this cream cheese, tablespoon or so.
Okay.
It's up to you, really. If you like a lot of cream cheese in there, that's add a little more.
Okay. And mascarpone, by the way, we're using Italian cream cheese, which is softer, it's a little sweeter.
Very creamy.
Yeah.
You know, they make a tiramisu out of it, the Italian, classic Italian dessert.
Really good. So you don't want to be using the regular cream cheese for this, right?
Right.
Or if you did, maybe beat it up and put a little powdered sugar in there or something?
Yeah, I have used the real, beat it up, and what you might want to do is add some like blueberries or something to it. That's another, right into the cream cheese mixture.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Okay. But mascarpone would be the cheese of choice for this.
Yeah,
okay.
And since it's readily available these days.
Yeah, it is. It used to be hard to find, but not anymore. Okay. So we're going to take some banana.
Just slice some bananas.
Okay.
And we're going to just take a few, and we're going to just stuff them in there.
And again, you could do fresh raspberries, you could do peaches, you could do lots of different things that you could stuff this with.
Absolutely. I'm going to just stuff them there, and then I'm going to push it down a little bit, kind of seal it all in there.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of a trick there.
Yep.
So everything's not flying around the pan when you cook it.
This is easy, though.
Yeah, easy. Anybody can do this. Okay, then we're going to push this one down a little bit, smash it down.
Yep, I gotcha.
Put that out of the way. Okay, we're going to, now the trick to this is to let this soak in the custard just a little bit, because you want to kind of
So longer than you'd think. Don't do a quick dunk. Let it sit there for a
Right,
few minutes.
yeah, just turn it around there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put a little oil in the pan.
Okay. We're doing a canola oil rather than
canola,
a butter?
yeah. If you could use butter. Or you could use a little canola oil and put a little butter in there, and that will keep it from burning. If you like the flavor of butter, and I don't have a problem with butter either, but in a restaurant, I use the canola oil. It does handle a little higher heat in an industrial situation. I guess
Sure.
it just works better. So, but there's nothing wrong with using a little butter if you want that.
Okay. So after it's soaked for a few minutes there, it really absorbs it.
Put that in here. Now, if you have an electric griddle at home, this works really good.
Yeah. And an assembly line going and spread them all out.
And I'll tell you what, if you have a crowd, say you have to make 15 or 20 of these, and you want to hear the sizzle a little bit there.
Okay.
You could just mark these off a little bit, So I think usually let them cook 4 to 5 minutes.
Just so they get some color on the outside.
And you can finish them in the oven. So lay them on a sheet pan and finish them in the oven. So
that is a good tip.
Right.
You're having a bunch of people over for brunch. You do not want to be flipping this for 20 people because then you're not going to.
Right. You can do this ahead of time and not kill yourself where you're supposed to be visiting with your company. So yeah. So that's what I do all the time. So sometimes I'll just we'll mark them off. We'll finish them in the oven. It's good to have them a little oozy goozy. The cheese kind of squirting out. That's how when they're best.
Yeah. I totally hear it. Now, it's going to take a minute because we want them to be nice and
golden. You want them brown. It takes.
So while we're waiting for that, tell us a little bit about your restaurant, your hours, where you're located.
Well, I'm in my 7th year of operation there. We're open every day from on the weekends we're open 8 to 2, and during the week 7 to 2.
Okay. So it is a breakfast, brunch, lunch spot.
Right, and I've always liked cooking breakfast, and when I purchased the restaurant, I thought, well, I like cooking breakfast, so we're just continuing on that. So we've got very creative upscale breakfasts, very upscale lunches, changing the menus all the time,
seasonally and things like that. Yeah.
I try my best to keep the price point at a very fair medium, and so yeah, just come down and give us a try,
And then for special holidays and things, you'll do nighttime special dinners, seasonally.
Right.
Yeah.
We also do catering also, and right now we're involved in this Renaissance Fair, but that's I only do the food for that. So, yeah, if you got a party to cater or anything, if you want me to come and do your brunch, I'll come and do your brunch. So.
All right, let's check and see how this is going.
So it looks like we're well on the way here. Oh, that looks good.
Perfect. That's what you need.
Right. So what happens then? We're going to do the same to the other side, and we might want to just turn the heat down just a little bit.
I'll turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So besides stuffed French toast, what are some other things that are regularly on your menu?
Well, we have a dish called Bowl of Plenty, and it's for everybody who's watching the waste line. So what I do is I take a pile of vegetables, asparagus and mushrooms and some cabbage and tomatoes and spinach and zucchini, and we saute that in there. We add a little Greek spices in there, and then we top it with a couple of poached eggs, or however you want the eggs. Okay, that has become one of my almost #1 sellers lately.
Well, you'll have to come make that for us sometime. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, very, very, very good. Yeah, and we do we make our own corned beef hash, a little pleaser for the men folk. We have an array of omelets. We do right now. We change our frittata every season. We're doing a chili frittata with vegetarian chili. So and we also we respect dietary requests, so come on in and you just let us know what you can eat or what you can have, and we'll do our best. So.
And Ken will be there. All right, so we're going to finish these up with a little bit of powdered sugar.
That's right, and then you're going to use a little, just like this.
Those look fantastic.
Yeah.
Ken, chef's going to stick around. What are we making next time?
Cobb salad.
Ooh, and then syrup.
A little maple syrup.
Oh yeah, let's do a little drizzle of that on the top. This looks fantastic. And if you don't feel like making the stuffed French toast, they've always got it on the menu at the Mustard Seed Cafe in the Bellevue area, Green Bay, Bellevue, right?
That's right.
All right.